Hey everyone, so today's November 1st, and if you're a Halloween fan like me, you know what that means is the 50% off sale at the Spirit Halloween store. So I went to my local Spirit store, well, not my, one of the local ones around the town, and purchased this Flaming Black Widow animatronic from the Spirit store. And I had actually been to this same store about a week before that and seen it on display, and they also had another one in a box, and I thought it was really cool. And so I think this thing is an old thing because the box is kind of beat up, and I haven't seen it at any of the other stores, and the writing on the box is different. So I think I remember this thing from, I don't remember which year, but a few years ago. So it was really cool, like, to find this rare thing at one of my stores. So anyway, but I came back today hoping to buy it because I had seen it a week ago and I thought it looked really cool. And the one they had in the box was sold because by November 1st, almost everything in the store has been sold. So you're lucky to find anything. But they did still have one on display. So I bought the display one and they put it in a box for me. And the display worked perfectly. So I'm hoping when I put it back together now it'll still work. But so I'll show you a little bit of the box. So here's what it says on the box. It says the head lifts up and down, chest illuminates, 4 phrases, motion or step activated, and really detailed picture on the front of it. And on the side of it, well, I'll show you the other side first. Here's the top. On this side, it shows, like, I think it says the same thing. There's the illustration again, and in the back it has like a separate illustration, and it says comes with volume control and flame light adapter, yada yada. And but then this side was the part that I was going to show you. Was you can see where it came from is before it went to my Spirit store, came from Pineville, North Carolina, at the Spencer Distribution Center. So I'm pretty sure that's like a Spirit Halloween's owner. And it went to Plattsburgh, New York. And then it went to Middletown, Pennsylvania before it went to my store. So it's been to several places. And I also noticed right here, it says it was returned. So hopefully it'll last. But hopefully whoever returned it just didn't like it, not that it didn't work. So, but anyway, I mean, what do you expect? It's several years ago that this thing was made. So, but anyway, so I'm glad I got this because, a lot of the things that they had this year at Spirit weren't all, I mean, there were some cool things, but, so I'm going to take this thing out of the box and set it up. We actually tore it down at the store and just put it in a box, so it wasn't that hard to take apart, so hopefully it won't be that hard to set back up. But I'm going to take it out of the box and show that, and then once it's all set up, I'll show a demo of it and do a review of it. Okay. Okay guys, so here she is, all set up and taken out of the box. It was a really super easy setup process for this big thing, considering it's pretty big. Maybe like 5 feet or a little more than 5 feet, maybe, I'm not really sure. She's almost as tall as I am. But considering how big it is, it was a really easy process, partly because, like, I'm sure we didn't totally disassemble it because it was the display, but there were only a few parts. The directions were really clear, and I didn't have any trouble putting it together. So now it's standing up, and it looks really cool. Really detailed face. This thing on top is like this veil. You can actually take this off. And so that's what the face looks like underneath the veil. I don't know if I can show inside of there, but... So, and then kind of like some good detail there on the chest. Like wrinkles and stuff, and wearing gloves, which is kind of cool. And down here, which I didn't realize this, but it actually comes with a flame light in it, and that's what lights it up. So like I mean, that's pretty cool because other than that, like otherwise a flame light is kind of expensive. So this thing actually comes with one that like connects to it and turns on when you turn it on. So that's the only way that it's lit up. There's no other lights besides that. But it's sort of like it said on the box, it makes it look like she's like burning, I guess. So, and I guess this isn't, it said it's like a witch, but it doesn't look a whole lot like a witch, like I would think of like a green, like a witch with a broomstick and stuff. So I think they mean like the witch, like a woman that was burned at the stake or something, and that was like they thought they were witches or something. So from medieval times or whenever that was. But anyways, really cool looking. There's the veil over her face. And here's I forgot to show you the back of it. So here's the side of it. The dress is made of like some nice material. On the back, you can see there's her head. And then also, here's the control box is on the back like you would expect it to be, I guess. So there's volume control, which I think all of the things nowadays have volume control, but some of the things I have from a long time ago don't have it. So I guess this was after they introduced volume control. So you can plug in, let's see, an adapter and a foot pad and, or a timing button. I thought there was a speaker jack. There's no speaker jack, so that's kind of a downside. But there is a hole for a step pad and an adapter with like almost all the other things. So really nice hair, detailed hair, and it is loud enough, so you don't really need a speaker. So, and she has 4 sayings. They're kind of, they're not that long, but I really like it, and it looks even cooler when it's turned on. So, but anyways, I was really lucky that I found this thing because it was so rare, like I said earlier. So I'm glad I was able to get to one of the stores that still had it, because there are probably only a few of them left in the country even. So, well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but you know, so I was really lucky to get this thing. I know I'm kind of droning on and on, but overall, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It's a little overpriced, but I mean, it was 50% off, so it was $100 I paid for it, and it's supposed to be $200. So it was a good deal that I got on it. And again, I maybe like, because it doesn't have a speaker on it, and it would also be cool if it had a fog machine on it, I think, and like there would be like fog coming out to look like smoke from the fire, kind of. That would be cool. So, you know, just a couple of things that it's missing that would be cool if it had that, but other than that, really good detail, like I said. And also it would be better if it was a little taller, because it's not that tall. I mean, you know, considering it's supposed to be a grown woman, I don't know. But anyways, so without further ado, let's get into the demo video of it. Okay.
I am death reincarnate. I will follow you and punish you for all that I have lost. You shall burn like my memories! Darkest night, blackest pitch, I summoned hell from the abyss. Avenge the shrieks of tortured kids, burn their captors from within! My family is innocent, not a single witch among us, yet we are hunted as witches! You don't have to be a witch to cut a fire! I have been broken, tortured, left for dead, but I am not a witch, and I possess no powers. My only power now is revenge!
Dark as night, black as pitch, I summon hell from the abyss. Avenge the shrieks of tortured kin! Burn their captors from within!